Hey everybody, it's your bruddaZen and welcome to your monthly reading for the month of March. And what a month we have. Of course, depending on where you're at in the hemisphere, northern hemisphere, we're going to be moving into spring, so springing forward. And then also, for those of you in the southern hemisphere, we're moving into the fall or autumn season, which of course is the fall equinox and the spring equinox. Now, during the month of March, we do on March 21st is when we move from Pisces into Aries. So we start the whole zodiac, trip around the zodiac all over again. So there is new beginnings in there for us. And on March 21st, when we move into Aries, we actually have a new moon on that day too. So a lot of new energy coming in for new beginnings. So regardless of what hemisphere you live on, there is this energy of endings and new beginnings coming in for us. And that is what we're going to focus in on for this reading. Of course, we have a reading for each individual zodiac sign. We're going to jump into yours right now. All right, Taurus, this is your reading for the month of March. And we're going to be looking at what is going to be falling away, being removed out of your life to make space for something new coming in or to get things out of your past so you can move forward. If you're new to my channel, what I do each month is I take a tarot deck and I split out the major arcana from the four suits of the minor arcana. And the major arcana here represent the overall energy for the month, and I'll talk about the minor arcana when I get there. By the way, all the cards I use in a reading, I do list in the description box of the video down below. So if any of them catch your fancy and you want them for yourself, you know where you can pick those up. I'm using the Star Tarot this month. So let's take a look here and see overall, what does Spirit and Creator want you to know? What area of your life? Okay, they do want that one there. Do you have this change coming here? Wow. So definitely this brightness coming in, which is a great card to come in here. I mean, it's one of the most brightest and victorious and abundant cards, bringing a lot of light into your life, a lot of growth, a lot of awareness around it too. It can also be this reflection into your inner child. It's Leo energy, which talks about the child energy. So it's like looking deeply into your subconscious and your unconscious and your child self as well. So there could be some changes there. We'll get more details as well. We're also going to pull from the Whispers of the Lord Ganesha here. And this is just going to be like the major arcana, where it's the overall energy for the month. What else would they like you to know, Taurus? What else? Okay, nope, none of those. All right, this is the one right here. And you got Embrace. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful card here. Card number 11. And yeah, see, they're embracing the little rat there. Embracing your child self. Not that your child self is a rat, but I love that, the embracing. Because number 11, master number and number 11, for me represents getting to know and mastering your human side, your human journey, which, of course, our shadow, our child self, our subconscious, our unconscious, all of that is what we're mastering. So this is so perfect. Definitely, I see this energy. And it says, believe in yourself and others to discover deeper importance to your being. Again, subconscious going deep, right? Recognize that your interactions with others are important. Healthy relationships require a lot of work to maintain them. In many parts of the world, hugging is recognized as a familiar kind of greeting, in addition to being a manner of acknowledgement or support and reassurance for someone else. Ganesha is encouraging you to maintain a compassionate heart. Be nurturing towards yourself and others, your child self especially. There will be a lot to be gained from seeing things from a practical or down-to-earth perspective when it comes to dealing with others or pertaining to your present circumstance. Focus on creating a balanced life for yourself. Remember that more can be accomplished when you are serene. Be imaginative and helpful. Deal with issues as they arise. Keep your wits about you while you determine the best course of action and seek simple solutions to fix the problems with minimal fuss. Depending on the relationship of the people involved, a hug can symbolize familiarity, love, affection, or friendship. A person may hug another in a show of support, comfort, or to console. There is an exchanging of energy that takes place as you give and receive at the same time. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful card. And then, of course, they had me turn the page, and it's childlike expressions, the next card. So this reaffirmation here that this is bringing so much bright light into the dark places where your child self, there's some suppressed emotion, repressed emotion that your inner child, when your emotional body was being created, 7 years old and younger, that once we hit that mental, where our mental side was growing up, that they were forced down into the basement. So there's some unresolved, repressed emotions that they're asking for you to become this beautiful parent that you always wanted, the perfect parent that all human children want, not any human child ever got, that's unconditionally loving, unconditionally accepting, and unconditionally giving of time and attention to. So there's this wonderful transformation that's happening here for you for the month of March. Great opportunity for it. Now we will look into the 4 suits of the minor arcana, and these represent 4 different areas of your human experience. We'll start off with the suit of wands, which is the element of fire, which is so much here. And it represents your drive, your ambition, your passion, your inspiration, your overall energetic experience for the month of March. So let's take a look here and see. What does Spirit want you to know? Whoa, all right, there you go. Boom. Wow, look at that too. The Knight of Wands. Talk about fire, fire, fire. A lot of movement, really stepping into your power too. Because it's the fastest moving night out of them all. So I really feel like the month of March, you're really going to make a lot of huge progress on transforming your energy, because the Knight of Wands also quests. All knights quest. This knight quests after the Ace of Wands, which shows them wherever they focus their energy is what grows and expands. Like attracts like. So if we're focusing on what we're grateful for, what we do want in our life, focusing on that unconditional love and joy and laughter and peace, all that gratitude, that grows and expands in our life, right? But if we focus in on what we are fearing will come in or leave our lives, what is missing in our lives, or what's in our life that we don't want, we're growing and feeding that. So there is this switch of energy here, because there are things that our little child self demands. It will grab onto your shirt tail and go, hey, 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 bringing the same emotion up and up and up. And if we don't take time to take a breath and take a step back and bring it from the unconscious to the conscious, embracing our little inner child, allowing that to be expressed and looked at, then that transforms things. But look at all this yellow and orange, definitely solar plexus and sacral chakra relationship to yourself and relationship to the other. And just beautiful, beautiful transformation that's happening here. The lower chakras are wonderful attention being brought to them in the month of March. We're also going to pull from the Oracle of the 7 energies. Speaking of all the chakras, let's see where else, or what else they would like you to know around your energetic experience for March. All right, there we go. And you got a merry motive. Look at more fire. I like it. Card number 20. We'll put that right here. And let's see what this brings in for you as well. So the energy of this is knowing your own motives, understanding what drives you to meet your goals, the momentum your attention creates and the wisdom behind your intentions. So you've chosen a path, you've set an intention, and you've begun to move toward a goal. You feel compelled to keep going, but do you know the why behind this drive? Do you truly want what you're pursuing, or are you chasing a destination with the anticipation of how it will make others feel about you or feel about yourself? You must choose to be in the flow of experience, relishing the moment. Surrender your expectations to a higher power rather than being guided by your limited self. The most important aspect to consider now is where you place your focus. What you focus on grows, right? Because that's where energy will flow. Okay. So definitely reinforcing what we've talked about. If you're resentful, the outer world will show you more opportunities to be resentful. Like attracts like. If you are envious of others, competitive, and overly ambitious, you will always feel as if you're not enough. If you focus on gratitude and compassion for others, you will see even more reasons to be grateful and loving. I love it. It's exactly what we were talking about, right? When you look for abundance, it has an uncanny way of multiplying in your life. So if you're unsure about your motives, the results will be just as unclear. So dig deep, again, to experience X. Let go of your attachment to the form that X is supposed to come in. Make sure your motive is merry and joyful, clear and honest, and aim true. Trust that the universe will provide the outcome that is a perfect match for your intention, because it always does. Perfect. And the motives are also in your subconscious, your unconscious. Will have a lot of our drive and motivations are housed because of our child self. You know, if we didn't feel like we had a lot of attention when we were young, we will do extreme things and be driven, very, very driven to achieve, to get what we didn't get when we were young. So that definitely comes in there. Right. And then we're going to move into the next suit, which is the pentacles, or sometimes it's coins, sometimes other things, but it is the element of earth, which is your element. So nothing to be afraid of here. But it's the only one that has to do with the outside world. This is your inner energy. We'll talk about thoughts and emotions next, but this is about all those other people that are on stage with you, all the props that are out there, including your own body. So this is going to be what the Creator and Spirit wants you to know about your your physical experience during the month of March. I was just focusing on that. So much energy. Love this. All right, so what do you want Taurus to know about their physical adventure? All right, that must be it. And you have the Princess of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. So new opportunities definitely opening up in the outside world for you. Also, they are embark on this journey of understanding their worth and relationship to the outside world in a different way as well. So you definitely, with this visiting the inner child, because so much of our worth and our how we define ourselves comes from that depth that it's been talking about. And so that makes sense that as you recognize and step into this power, that your awareness and how you look at yourself also transforms. We're also going to pull from the Sacred Forest Oracle. Let's see what else they have here for you about your physical experience. All right, I do want that one there. And you have Transformation Butterfly Spirit. Look at that. Yeah, definitely fits right in with what you're talking about here. And we'll see that was card number 8. So put that right there. So definitely seeing yourself in a different way. The caterpillar, no longer seeing itself as that creature that crawls along the forest floor, but flies high. And it says, in the sacred forest, you can hear their approach before they arrive. Listen, it's the song of butterflies. Their melody trails behind them in ribbons of luminescent lights as their delicate gossamer wings flutter in a kaleidoscope of sound, color, and delight. Magic is afoot, right? Light, light, light. You receive this card when you're in the process of change. Old structures, beliefs, and ideas are falling away to be replaced with vitality and new pathways. That's what we're talking about for this entire reading, right? The falling away to make room for new. Soon you'll be seeing the world in a fresh way. And you're at the beginning, in the middle, or at the completion of an enormous transformation in your life. Don't hold on to old structures and limiting ways of thinking. Even if it looks as if you're in murky waters and things feel confusing, and even if it seems that everything is dissolving around you, this is only the clearing that occurs just before rebirth. It's all for your highest good. Remember, you are safe as these changes occur around you. The butterfly is a powerful metaphor for transformation, for it gains its wings. For it to gain its wings, the caterpillar must weave a chrysalis and then completely dissolve into kind of a liquid soup before reforming into the shape of a butterfly. Enzymes dissolve all of its tissues before it metamorphoses into something completely different. So relax into the changes. You are bringing vibrant energy into the world. Wow. And the spirit of the butterfly says, the past is behind you. Everything is changing. It's time to launch a new cycle, a new project. With care, miracles can abound. Wow. So perfect for everything what we've been talking about here. Nothing to add to that. And so we'll move into the next element, which is air, which is the Suit of Swords. And this represents your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations, all that mind stuff. So this is going to be what the Creator and Spirit wants you to know about your mental adventure for the month of March. So for Taurus, all right off the bat there. And you have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords tells you here, kind of like when it's talking about the caterpillar dropping these old ways of looking at things and, looking into the child self. The Eight of Swords shows this change, the realizing what of your own thoughts and beliefs and mindsets have kept you blinded and bound and trapped in the past. And that has to do with those things that are buried deep here in your unconscious and your subconscious in that child self, right? Embracing the child self, allowing yourself to be freed from these restrictions is what allows you to move forward in your life in different ways. So this is a great card to get because the 8 is about the knowledge. You have an 8 here with the transformation too. So there is this movement and letting go of these small t truths. Those are truths that are rooted in fears of losing a conditional love, allows you to connect more to a higher knowledge that's rooted in unconditional love instead. Then we'll pull a card here from the numerology guidance cards and see what else they want you to know around this mental adventure in the month of March. You have domestic harmony, peace at home. I'm just going to slide that into there. There we go. And let's see what else this brings in here. So it is a time of healing your relationships and your home. This may relate to a troubled relationship with a child. Yes, family member, ex or current partner, house guest, or roommate. But this, I feel, has to do with, they're talking about this, the home inside of you with that you're living with your inner child. Could even relate to problems you've had with the actual home itself. Either way, this card has been sent to advise you that your difficulties are being resolved and domestic happiness is within your reach. This card can indicate a time to make a commitment to your present relationship by declaring your love and desire to take things to the next level. can also reveal a need to commit to your present residence by extending your lease, deciding not to sell, or making the necessary improvements to turn it into your perfect home. Regardless, this card is encouraging you to make a commitment rather than walking away. In order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life, cycles that are leading you toward domestic harmony and peace. Remember, there is no such thing as the perfect relationship, family, or home. Domestic harmony can only be achieved with effort, compassion, and compromise. And by improving your relationships and your home, you will improve your quality of life. The affirmation of this card is, I have happy, harmonious relationships within my happy, harmonious home. And the home is where the heart is, which is you. So I really feel, again, this is reiterating this relationship with yourself, but anything else, this is a general reading, so any of that other that resonated, of course, would be for you as well. Then we move into the final element of water, which is the Suit of Cups, which represents emotion. So this is going to be what Creator and Spirit want you to know about your emotional adventure in the month of March. So for Taurus, what would you like them to know about their emotional, adventure? And you've got the Princess of Cups. So the Princess of Cups, this is new emotion, new love that's coming in here, new levels of love, which makes sense with this opening up, because as you embrace and have this inner child that you get to hold and just allow this space for them to be them and express the emotions, whatever repressed emotions are with them, this charged emotions down in this cellar, right? It's not, when you hold them and you allow that to flow without it having to explain or tell them how they should or shouldn't express it. You just embrace them and allow them to do their thing. New love fills up from within you. This beautiful, again, transformation comes here on the emotional level. And then lastly, we're going to pull here from the Journey of Love deck, and because this is the last card in the this reading, it can either represent more information around your emotional experience, emotional adventure in March, but it's also going to be a wild card. Whatever else Creator and Spirit want you to know around March. So for Taurus, what's your final message for them for this reading? Okay, this is the one. And you've got Just for a Moment. Joy. Joy, joy, joy. Card number 46. Card number 46. Domestic harmony and joy. Look at that. So yeah, if you're wondering what these blocks were for your own happiness, and we talked about drive and ambition, I think somewhere in here. But there's this energy here of when you shed light on the inside and it transforms things, it does transform your entire outside world too. Yeah, because what we feel and express, what we choose at any given time, is our offering to the divine cosmic matrix. It germinates and is reflected back to us as manifestation in this material reality. Can you choose to gentle your heart to let it be open to light and to life, even if just for a moment? If you're in the midst of darkness, of deep suffering, can you find, even for just a moment, the joy of existence underneath it? It is a wild ride, this life, and every time you open your arms in, yes, the universe responds in kind. Yeah, so definitely harmony and joy, all of this choosing where you invest your energy, right? And this oracle brings you a message. In this moment, trust that there is joy waiting to be felt and found, no matter how hard that may be to believe right now. Let go of your attachment to apparent problems at hand as much as you can, and to be allowing yourself to let the divine take over and sort out what needs to happen here. There is help awaiting your invitation always. Why not let it in and let joy in too? You're being offered divine support to live a less guarded existence, to disassemble yourself a little, right? Or a lot, like the butterfly, and let your true nature, which is joy, bubble to the surface without rhyme or reason other than just because it lives. Yeah, your natural state, our natural state is unconditional love and joy and laughter and peace and gratitude. So you're definitely getting in tune here as you dive deep and you embrace your beautiful, beautiful little ratty inner child. But this power of choice, this energy that comes in, this release. I think I started to say, if you're wondering why you do certain things, you have drives for certain things, and these reactions are happening, these triggers, this is a beautiful revelation for the month of March, where you really have this beautiful relationship with your inner child that does have the ability to transform your life. So I absolutely love this for you, Taurus, and that is what Spirit and Creator have for you for the month of March. And if you'd like more messages of love from above, in addition to these monthly readings, I also put out weekly pick a card readings and some other videos throughout the month. So if you're enjoying the content, if you give me a thumbs up on the video, it does tell me that you're enjoying the content, and it also allows the YouTube algorithm to share more of the videos with you. Also, if you click the subscribe button, it gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, if you select the all option that's in there, two things happen. One, you're notified immediately when new videos do come out. And two, you're also notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. I know. Also, doing those things helps spread the Zen love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, subscribe to the channel, doing those things does make the YouTube algorithm so giddy, crazy, happy, excited, it wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you're interested in doing any of those things, please know I'm very, very grateful. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings. All that information is listed down in the description box of this video below. Right, beautiful soul, as you go through this amazing journey of this month, please know that every second of every day of your life that you, yes, you, are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing month. I'm sure we'll be talking very soon, though. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.